Testing 1, 2, 3. Da 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 da. What's up? What's up? I know I've been I pushed it back to 7:30 because I was like working so much on like the new thumbnail I was trying to design, because I kind of want to get away from doing like, you know, your generic like, yo, what's up, hot sale? Like, I get, like, I've been, you know, streaming for years. I would go and visit people's streams, visit people's videos. I even commented on a lot of other videos as well, and you know, everything. Go around, just, you know, checking out lots of different content. And I kind of get, you know, you get your typical general, oh, this is the game image type of thumbnail. And it's like, I want to continue producing, you know, more artwork, practice, and continue producing more illustrations for myself, and continue to put my work out there. So to introduce some of my work, I decided to incorporate that with my streaming content, with my channel. So from now on, you know, I'll be working on like drawings and various image formation techniques and software just for my, you know, for my thumbnail designs in the near future. Like, starting now, I already did the design, which I know, Haseo, thank you for your feedback. Because I agree with the outdoor color. Because I kind of, you know, I was like, I don't know. Maybe it was like, because it's like most of the battles in Utawarerumono is literally outdoors. So, I mean, outdoor journeys, outdoor war. So it's like an outdoor land. So it made sense. I was even doing like a fiery kind of background, but I was like, you know what? we're enjoying ourselves with some light outside, so let's just back to back. So let's just have it with the daylight look, you know. But yeah, it became my new thumbnail for Utawarerumono. So I kind of want to like design more thumbnails, more imagery that fits more to my style and what I want to present it for myself, with my book in hand on my channel. Yeah, I kind of have the glowing eye thing. I know sometimes I put it on the left side, I put it on the right side. I'm like either or, both eyes could glow, you know. That's just a signature regarding my character identity. I mean, I kept imagining like, oh, what if my detective has like a backstory? I mean, if I do decide to create a backstory for my quote-unquote character, I mean, sort of, I did that in the about section. But if I want to create like an actual lore, I'll have to really think that one through. I need to understand the basics of storytelling and everything to really kind of get a good lore in, you know, or just kind of get an understanding like, who is this detective? Why does his eye go like that? What's with him and books, and you know, so. But yeah, it was a nice illustration. I'm proud I made it, and so I just want to make more. Because I don't want to just have the generic game background. Like it's just anybody and everybody be doing it, but I want to put more of myself into my work. So that's why I did it. I worked on illustration. I saw that it shows, I like my art program. It shows like how long it takes. It took like, I saw a total, it took like up to 14 hours. I'm like, woo. Yeah, some drawings can take time. But I actually enjoyed it. The process. I love the process. I don't beat myself. I learned not to beat myself over the process as much. I used to do that a lot. Some people are their own critic. You know what I mean? So it's easy to criticize yourself so much as you're doing a set, but you have to realize there's a reason why you do rough drafting, why we do rough drawings and sketches first. So we can at least get some thought going before we get the final idea made. Sometimes we might make a little alteration or improvement so we can finalize it a different way. But that's part of the process in which I've come to understand when I do my drawing. I got a few other drawings I'm working on as well. My detective character does wield weapons, so I have one that's going to have him with like a weapon, and part of the mask kind of removed a bit, showing the blue glowing eye a little bit more, and then showing me in action with several glowing swords. Like, it's gonna be an action-packed image. I just gotta fine tune it, kind of sketch it further, and see what to my liking, how I want it designed before I finalize it. You know what I mean? Rough it out and then decide how I want to design it. Because he ain't no ordinary detective. Okay. Eventually I'll need to get like a new face cam thing, or maybe try to troubleshoot to see if there's a way to open my face and see if there's anything that's been damaged. But I might have to invest in a new face cam down the road. But right now, this is what it is. Okay. Might create a different image. I'll think about it. So the story of today is Utawarerumono. I know there's been continuous wars, factions, things we're dealing with, but there's one truth that we gotta find, that I gotta discover, is who hypnotized and confused and created delusions of the guy that came after us to begin with. Who hypnotically took over his mind to the point where he at first accused us of supposedly killing all his people, killing his sister, all those things. Because he was brainwashed, he was hypnotized, all that jazz. And now he's dead because someone poison darted him at the neck. So that means we're being watched by somebody. And looks like Hakuowlo's got a little bit of trouble on his hands. I need a plane outside. It sounds like a plane or an helicopter. So it's a very interesting story going so far. Yeah, I saw you've done like a lot of the DVD 2v8 DVD Dead by Daylight matches. Nice. I saw that in the server. And then the whole thing with Mari, yeah, crazy stuff with Leon and Mari. Crazy stuff in that light novel you've been telling me, man. Insane troubles. But yeah, with Leon's case, the thing he just has to deal with is the navigating the caste system that he's been placed in. And more so about figuring out how he is to live the simple life he wants, being in the caste system that's there, and facing all the troubles that he's dealing with. That's something he's got to figure out. I mentioned before I was, because I had did this nice driving training. Oh my gosh! I think I saw I saw where my confidence and my capabilities at driving were best at, but I saw the things where I struggled, and that was because the thing of velocity is the whole downhill. I can go uphill nicely, but when it comes to going downhill, it was learning to use the brake swiftly, because going downhill, you're going fast, obviously. So it's like making sure. And then also, I'm gonna have to test you drive, those type of roads where it's like there's a lot of swerves, and you might have to hit the brakes sometimes just to help control your turn. I didn't have too many bad turns. I just might have had a little swerving action at some points, but I did mostly okay. So I just got to set up the next lesson, and then it's good. Because I think it's 3 lessons to get a certificate, but yeah, it's good. So it's good progress so far. I have confidence now in what I can do on the road. It's just now there are other parts where I know where I need to work on the most. I think part of facing things where you might feel a little anxious about. Actually, I do want to say something. Let me turn it down a little bit. Now, there are a couple of things I found out about. I mean, not it, this is more so got to do with the VTuber Gargura. Now, I recently found out that there's a new VTuber account that was developed on Twitter, and with all the connections that have been presented, and even a lot of people noticed, it's her just with under a different name. She's going to be indie, and she's going to have a different name, and she's going to be different identity. So she's coming back, but a different person. Hyacinth or Cypher? Is it Hyacinth next or Cypher? I think Hyacinth is first. Because I think they're both 5-star, right? Because I know Cypher's 5-star. I think Hyacinth is 5-star. So is either Hyacinth? I'm thinking it's Hyacinth. Unless you went for Cypher. Or unless it was Cypher first and then Hyacinth. Because I don't remember the order of the banner this time. So my guess is Hyacinth. Survey says, yay! Whoop whoop! Where's that? And her LC! Where is it? Where is that? Darn it, where is that celebration? Final Fantasy Classic Fanfare. Let's go. And congratulations for the victory there, Haseo. It looks like you got both her and her LC. Nice. When I saw her trailer, the one with the like showing like the, you know, like it was like if she was on Instagram or TikTok or something like that, or like the performance, I was thinking, man, if only March 7th knew. But she's frozen right now, so it would be great if they were buddies. You get what you kind of get what I'm saying, like. But March 7th is frozen right now, so I don't think that's gonna be possible at the point. But I thought of, it'd be cool if both of them were buddies, camera shooting and everything. Maybe or better yet, Gwynaifen, if Gwynaifen and Ison were to meet. But I don't know if that's gonna happen. But just saying because of that trailer. But yeah. Eventually, I'm gonna have to turn on. We're gonna have to turn on the air in this house because it's really hot. Even with the air window open. Oh my gosh! I can play the fan, but I don't want the fan blowing into the microphone. So congratulations! I'm glad you got that. Awesome. Detective salutes you. Well done, camarade. Okay. So this concerns So the suspected Gura account is Samakesabe or Saba. Samakesabe. I think I can't pronounce it. Samiko Saba, something like that. And people translate it as a shark child. So, and the reason and instant 80. Ooh. And the reason and the obvious reason is because, well, number one, the accounts that follow that one are particularly people who I've discovered and others have discovered that are actually ex-Hololivers that I learned about a long time ago that I used to see a little bit of stuff before. And so there's that. The artist that made her Gura's character also is following that account. So it's like it's kind of obvious. But I do want to say something about like anxiety because I remember when what did she say? What did Gura say? When she said how she was the number one person she was pretty much the number one face of Hololive, of Hololive Myth. She was the number one face. And she talked about, coming to those numbers quickly and being that full frontal. She was terrified. She did her mental health walk. It's like, people don't know, I mean, I got this huge face. People depending on me, there's a lot of, things I could say that could have influence, like it was like a challenge for her. And then she was like this for 5 years. And then from what it's come to understand is that, there was a lot of stress and anxiety, probably a little expectations with Hololive where it probably did a number on her after all those years. And then she decided to step away. I say anxiety is one of the things that I know I had to deal with a lot of in my life, and it's like the way to deal with anxiety is you first got to look at the fact that why are you worried in the first place? What are you concerned about and why? And understand that the more you worry, you start creating unnecessary fears in your mind. You picture the worst scenario that could happen, and it takes over, and you don't end up focusing. You panic a lot. You have negative thoughts. It encourages so much stress, unnecessary stress, all those terrible things to you. I learned not to allow myself to worry as much or worry at all. Instead, I look at, well, if I, like, for example, the driving, if I go and actually go through this training, learn this, study the manual, do all that stuff, the benefit or positive that I could see that could actually happen is that I learn how to drive safely, carefully. I learn also how to get to places I didn't get to go much easier. It facilitates my travel. Well, yes, you got to pay for gas, but at least my travel is facilitated, and then vice versa. And of course, there could be concerns about, oh, like what if this or that happen. I don't put my focus on that too much, because if I do, it make it more difficult for me to want to travel like that. So it's like, well, by learning how to drive safe, by learning how to drive carefully, I can learn to manage various situations, circumstances on the road. So it's better I learn now and learn and understand. Otherwise, I'm never going to be able to conquer it. And then I'm going to stick around and just be scared for life. Because anything can happen no matter where you are, even if it's not on the road. Like, it's like some people who get like there was a person who one time I heard was afraid of going in an elevator, and because worried like something bad could happen. And there was buddies and friends who were taking an elevator, and they went ahead and they went to the elevator, but the elevator got stuck, and they eventually got out. But the person's like, "I told you so." Like, I told you. And it's like, if I was there, I would have been like, "Told them what? You came down the stairs. You could have slipped on those stairs, right?" Like, you think people that haven't gotten hurt or worse going down the stairs or up the stairs? Like, it's like, people could be like, "Oh, I increase my chances." It's like, bro, you could be just fine, and then it's like, trip down the stairs. Right. So, sometimes it's about learning to conquer your mind. It's about what you do with your mind that determines the boldness you have. Because you're the one responsible for how you think and what you focus on. No one else can do that for you. You can get info, but what are you going to do with it? That's all I'm going to say. So even for like someone like Gago, like even just having that mental break where you step away, I mean, that's a choice you can make to help you reassess, reevaluate, rediscover, or even just relax, give yourself time, and then make the choices down the road. Because that's what it comes down to, man. Anyway, Utwarerumono. We just got to figure out who the world is that person that shot that dart. Who is responsible and why? That means they must know. Either they know more about the MC, or they're just somebody that's trying to stop the MC for some other reason. We'll find out. And hopefully we get to the bottom of why that mask is stuck on there, on his face. Now, I figured out the best way for me to switch to the gears to the game is I'm just going to need to switch to a BRB or charge up. I'm going to switch to a charge up screen to make it easier. Because I switched to BRB, the audio and stuff in the background, the animation stuff, it might hinder the app to work. I guess it's just just something with the app, but it's okay. It's okay. Yeah. All right. Hold up. Switching to charger screen. So you're relaxing while I get this app up. Yes, because the Herta LC is available, which is good news. So you'll be able to get it. Yeah, I know I wasn't able to get the Herta, but I'm still glad I finally got the LC for, excuse me. The game's starting up. Let's get this one. I hope so, bro. Yeah, I hope so. I hope you get it. Get it. If it doesn't work while I'm on this screen, I'll switch to the BRB and see if that will work. Because I gotta get to a good stream or maybe the discussion page, because there's nothing on there. So maybe, yeah. Because I think while stuff animating, or because there's no animation in the background of this, it's just music. So, conflict of apps could be the case with the whoa, hey, whoa, hey. Okay, it was weird. It's like everything went black. Now my arrow's not working. What's happening? What's happening? I mean, I know you can still hear me if something happened with my tech here. What's going on? It's like for some reason I can't even move the arrow now. What's happening? Is this black screen now? I hope I don't have to reboot my laptop. What is with the black screen? What's happening? Yo, what's going on? You were fine a minute ago. Now you're blank. Because I did this? I don't know. Sorry, it's just black screening. What's happening? Hold on. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. Hey, you know me. The EXP. Testing the 1, 2, 3. Can you hear me? Can you see the screen? Hello. Let me know if you can see everything, Aseo. I already saved, so I'm good. Yep, good. Yeah, I was able to start it while I was after the little troubleshooting before I started the stream, so that way it works. Yeah, it works without so much any sound or animation going on in my OBS thing. If it's a still image just sitting there, I think it works fine. I guess it just can't handle that other thing. I know there's a training thing. I might do the training thing outside of streaming, you know. I mean, because I know it's going to give me a lot of, probably some nice stuff. But right now, I'm just kind of so focused on the story. Okay. So this is where I'm at right now. Right. So you have the study here, the road, the square. So I did the square already. So I'm going to see what happens if I do the road real quick. Okay. So I'm sure you can hear the game. I can hear it, so I think it's fine. Yeah. Because I see the desktop audios. I see the desktop audios operating, so we're good to go. Yeah, so that's all I got. That's all I was trying to do here. Okay. We're good. Let me see. What's auto mode? Huh. For some reason not letting me push auto mode. I'm tapping. Tapping R, it's not letting me do it. Weird. What the? Now the keys aren't working? What is going on, bro? This is crazy. Hold on. Those two run away. Yeah, it's not letting me do auto mode. This is so weird, bro. It's like, this is the second time this has happened. Yeah, it's just some kind of technical thing with this app. This game app. I don't know what it is. Sometimes, this is like the second time now I can't even do auto mode. So I'm just gonna have to tap my way forward, bro. I'm not fit to turn this off and get it back on. Forget that. This is so stupid. Yeah, I think. Oh my goodness, dude! The young Kuro is not off to sleep from a seated position. That's a pretty daring pose to nap in. Sheesh, that's snoring in my ears. This is one heck of a snore, bro. What? Oh my god. Are you kidding me? Oh, of course his face was different than you remember. Look at what they did to the face. What the? You see like stitch line. You see your lips with the drool and the rounded eye. Is that supposed to be? What is this? Supposed to be a long tear? What the heck? Oh my gosh. He's like, oh. The classic drawing on sleeping face. Yeah. As you wake up, you find someone has drawn on your face something. You're like, are you serious? I remember I was at a camp one time. It was like a special. I was part of like the student honors program club. I remember I was part of it, and I remember there was a camp we went to, and one of the students it was a girl or something. I saw it like, you have something on your face, and she's like, what? And someone was saying, it's like, no, don't tell her. And it's like, it's already too late. I already mentioned it. I didn't know what was going on, but apparently they're the ones who drew on her face. So it's like, one way or another, she was probably going to find out, or someone was going to tell her. So like, don't get me involved in your shenanigans. That's on you guys doing that. Like, for real. Yeah. Trying to tell me not to tell. Man, you the ones who want to pull that off. That's what I was saying, man. I ain't got nothing to do with that. She probably noticed it. They don't even want to tell him. Shane's mom on her face like she's trying to believe her own words. Yeah, he doesn't really understand. He still doesn't understand. Even Toka's like, what the? Oh, this guy is pretty, what's the term I would describe? Airheaded? Is that the term? Well, I'm trying to think of a good term. Is it airhead or what is it? Hardhead, or like, you know, when someone's just oblivious, just completely oblivious. Like they can't even take a hint. They can't even take a clue. Like, it's like, bro, what do you think people are reacting to? It's that kind of it's like, dude, such a mark existed. That's because it doesn't. Yeah, very clueless, very oblivious types, you know. It's like they can't even process what just happened because they're just not aware. Yeah, it's like, for some reason I can't even. Why does this key thing don't work? It's so weird. At least I can right click to go back. That's good news. That's a good news. I can right click to go back. So that's good. So bedroom or study? Let's see. Let's do study. Okay, so that does that. Ah, okay, that does that. Oh yeah, just tell me what you want.
僭越ながら申し上げます。どうかそれがしに正常のおそば好きを命じていただきたいのです。
おそば好き？おそば好きか。常に主君のそばに控え、補佐や護衛を担う。以前おそば好きの話があったが、身の回りのことはエルルーがやってくれていたということもあり、特に必要と感じていなかったので、結局は不要ということになったが、補佐をする者なら間に合っているが。
おそば好きと補佐は別物であります。おそば好きとはいわば盾であり刀であり、各正常の身に降りかかる危険をいかなるものを犠牲にしても排除するもの。恐れながらエルルー殿にそのような真似はさせられませぬ。
それはそうだが、豪華にもそんな命を捨てるような真似はさせられんぞ。
正常の心遣い痛み入ります。ですがそれがしはエベンクルガー、 それで散るのならば本懐であり誇りにございます。
しかしな。
8回にございます。それがしがここに立ち、確実に8回正常の首をはねることができました。正常はあまりに無防備、それが正常の人柄であり、故に民から愛されているのだと感じております。だからこそ正常を守りするためのおそば好きなのであります。それがしは敵対していた身、未だに信用を受けぬものとお思いかもしれませぬ。ですがこのご恩義に報いるため、その信頼を得る気を、どうかそれがしにおそば好きの役目命じ。
困った。さすがにここまで頭を下げられると。分かった。そこまで言うのであれば、お前にそば好きの任を与える。行こう。頼むぞ。
正常、ゆいにこれよりおそば好きの任に入りまする。
Tara stands right next to me, feeling easy tension like she scanned the room for any hint of an unwelcome presence. The atmosphere is so highly charged it's almost suffocating. However, I don't really sense any hostility.
どうかもう少し楽にしてもいいんだぞ。というか楽にしてくれ。息が詰まりそうだ。
You know what? I'll say it. I mean, I only met the couple of girls in here. But if I had to choose a girl I would pursue, if I were to pursue, if I was in this world, and I would say, I might give this one a chance, it would be Toka. Because of the similar kind of desire of wanting to do right, honor, you know, that kind of, it's just some similarity I have with her. You know what I'm saying? It's just something about that wants me to connect with her. So she would be someone I would want to pursue, but I would pursue it, you know, carefully, but also with the understanding that there's a semblance of that, wanting to serve others, but wanting to be honorable, but wanting to also stand firm and believing, you know, wanting to just, it's something about her that's getting me to want to draw closer to her. You know what I mean? There are other girls in here, but other women in here, but you know, if I were in this world, I might probably pursue her. Just saying. I know you call that waifu kind of direction, but you know, I don't know about the others, maybe, but like her, I'd be like, maybe. You know.
いえ、正常をお守りするにはこれでも足りませぬ。
正常、定時報告に。
She'll be an interesting character to meet and work with, though, considering how she is, but I probably wouldn't mind.
声が小さい。
はっ、定時報告に参上したであります。
ふむ、ご苦労。下がって。
はっ。
Messenger nervously backs away.
報告書にございます。
I'm imagining, but it almost feels like the word regret is floating above my head.
さて、どうするかな。
Okay. You know, some study came back. Interesting. All right. So let me go back and save again. Yeah, I'm just saying, you know, just kind of being a bit honest, you know. But I would need to see all the other characters that come into play. But if I were to say right now, if I was to decide on a wife, if I was in the game, or someone relationship I would pursue, it'd probably be her. Probably. You know. There's just some semblance I can get with her. That I like. Or either that, or it could just be a strong bond of a friendship. I don't know. It might start off as a friendship and then maybe advance, if desired. You know, I don't want to rush things too quickly, but you know, it'd be a consideration. I like her dedication. You just, some cases you might need to tone down a little bit, but, but I like her dedication. Bedroom and study. The study came back again, so I don't know. I saved again, so let's see. If I do bedroom this time versus study again. I'm gonna do study again and see what happens, and then I'll load it back up if it ends there, and then do bedroom. I don't know what that sound is.
少し休憩するか。
Uh-oh, hungry, huh?
そういえば少しばかり腹が空いてな。夕食までにはまだ時間があるか。
That growling.
そう考えたらますます腹が空いてきたな。よし。
Right now, I'm not recording any clips because I need to work on the current clips I have right now. I'm just trying to clear up some data because I got so much stuff in my memory usage. So if I try to record new clips now, I'm gonna have to work with that, and then the next segment, and then it's like, but I got these old clips, so I got to go through a lot of that first. And then once I clear up more memory, then I'll start recording new clippings.
何か食べ物は
Oh, is this that scene where
すぐに食べられそうなものが食料そのものは山と積んであるんだが
Yeah, this
しか
is
し見事なほど何もないな
wait.
少しは食えそうなものが置いてあっ
兄者か
Oh, okay, this is different.
何してるんだ
いや腹が減ったんで何かないかと思ったんだがな
なんだ兄者もつまみ食いか
つまみ食いとは人聞きの悪
甘いな兄者あのエルルがすぐ見つけられる場所に置いておくとでも思ってるのか、目当てのものはここに
隠し扉ってなんで隠し扉なんかがあっ
A
て
hidden door.
そこに隠してある
お菓子があった
Sweets.
兄者も食うだろ
Sweet. Got hidden sweets.
甘酸っぱくてなんていうか変わった味だな
Sweet and sour. Huh?
なあだが結構いけるこの足音
Uh-oh.
隠れろ兄者
おい何よ
急げ
一体何が
Sorry, error. Yep.
エルルってよく考えたらなんでか
またつまみ食いされてるせっかく場所を変えたのに あれ傷んでたから捨てるつもりだったのに
Oh.
あんなの
boy.
食べてお腹壊さなければいいけど
Oh, that's why it was like sweet and sour. Now I understand why. Because it's outdated. Eating expired sweets, my friend. It's too bad. It's too late now. Now they're about to get some very bad stomach aches.
おぼろやけに酸っぱい
It
と思っ
was
た
spoiled, bro.
らあれ
Gave it spoiled
傷ん
food.
でたそうだぞ
He gave Hakuowlo buddy here spoiled food. Here we go. There you go.
兄者
この腹部に走る痛みはまさか
That sound.
いかん川屋だ
Uh-oh. You got the runs. They're doing it outside. Reach out for the door handle. Time freezes. Two hands reach out. But there's only one door. Oh my
すま
god.
んなおぼろ先に失礼
待った俺の方が少し早
Another
かった
door. You better find some bushes nearby or something. Or go behind the tree, man.
こ
Something.
んな時に心よく譲るのが弟分というものだろう
兄者こそ
Divide and
こん
conquer.
な時は
Divide and
兄者
conquer.
としての威厳と貫禄を見せるべきじゃ
That's
ないの
just.
か
You have to. Where's that sound?
Yeah, I think I can.
You can do it. Divide and conquer. You can do it, man. You can't be going from one spot. You gotta split up, divide, and spread it out. Fertilize, my friend, fertilize.
兄者は専用のがあるだろうに。
あんな金銀輝くだだっ広い薬師mina川やとっくに潰したわ。
Oh my god.
兄者でもこればかりは譲れんぞ。
You destroyed it a long time ago. You destroyed it with your pooping or what? You made a huge mess? Or you just wrecked it? Oh, they're fighting over one toilet. Dude, I said divide and conquer. Someone find a bush, someone take the toilet. You can make that decision. If you just want to be fancying over a toilet, all right then. This is your what's the term?
Warning.
This is your warning.
Security level crazy.
やめよう。今少しでも気張ったら落ちる。
そうだな。
お父さん。
Here's our runs over.
いかん。あれ、おぼろ防壁。
Defensive wall. Coming up from below, Aru suddenly headbutts Oboro in the stomach. Bro falls to the ground after a few convulsions. He stops moving. Your worthy sacrifice.
生涯忘れないぞ。
Why?
The greatest battle of the ages. Trying your best to unleash the grotesque after a very majorly painful upset stomach. After consuming spoiled food. That's all this is. That's really, really all it is. Then she runs off. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna load it up now because it looks like it progressed. So I want to see.
さて、どうするかな。
What happens if I go to the bedroom?
もういいかい？まだだよ。
Now I don't technically have to load up because sometimes, even if you progress the story, those events might still be available. But I do this anyway because you never know. I mean, I'm still new to this game, but at least I just want to try to get as much of a view of things that are happening in each of the events. So that's why I'm doing this so much. But it's all right. At least it's getting me to see a lot of them, especially that poop war thing. So Camu, what's up?
もういいかい？まだだよ。
You said madada yo. What's the madada? What's the madada yo? What's that? Madada yo. What's that?
あの声
Ah,
は
hide and seek. Okay.
何か微笑ましいね。
もういいかい？もういいよ。
このうららかで陽気な天気、そして戯れる愛らしい少女たち。平和だ。
ここかな？こことか。いない。あれ？どこに隠れたんだろう。あ、マクロ。
Hmm?
ちゃん探してるんだけど知らない？
Probably hiding her somewhere, huh?
なんか怪しい。もしかして知ってるんだ。
Keep shaking. For some reason, Mukuru is violently shaking his head.
ガチャガチャガチャガチャガチャ。
In your mouth. Ugh. Finally tickled him. Mukuru spit something out. It was.
見つかっちゃった。
Ugh. Disgusting. He went.
はるちゃん見っけ。
I'd be doing a spit take too, or what is it in the anime where you know that anime, you know, like an anime where the character after seeing something odd and shocking, they do that pose where their eyes grow wide and their mouth look funny, and then their arms throw back like this, or like behind them or something. Like, what the heck did I just saw? I would have done it, things like that. Nah. This needs
Why?
That's what that needs. It came out of his nose. Oh my gosh. He went. Okay, so all three of those progresses the story. It's funny. That's just too funny, bro. This is too funny. Okay.
.まだお休みになってなかったんですか？
エルルーか。あまりにいい夜だったんでな。こんな気分のいい夜はこうして窓から覗く月を魚に飲みたい気分なんだ。
Okay. Well, I mean, if you're still sober-minded, I mean, I know you were gonna progress a little further the last time when you were in the hazy, drunken, like, semi-sober state. So, I mean, you're gonna try to advance a little further? I mean, if you do a bit of a sober mind, I mean, hey, I mean, that's your choice, buddy. I mean, I happen to look through your eyes, and I see everything. So I'm, in a way, I just happen to be sort of a separate conscious. I'm role-playing here. Work with me.
そうですか。
どうした？そんなところに立っていないで。
Stand way over there.
ここに座るといい。
Goes to the room and gracefully sits next to me.
お継ぎします。
Picks up the vessel of sake and offers it to me.
ああ、
I'm hearing, dude.
すまないな。
I'm hearing like motorcycle, like that outside, like somebody in a joyride right now.
うまい。エルルーがついでくれる酒はまた格別だな。
そんな。
どうだ？エルルーも一杯。
でも私お酒に強くないし。
だが嫌いではないのだろ？
それはそうですけ けど。
そらならばこの小さな杯ならいいだ。
それじゃあちょっとだけ。
Okay. Let's see. Takes the cup and gradually lifts it to her mouth. It almost seems she's licking the alcohol up. Let's see what happens. Her cheeks slightly flush red.
もう頬が熱くなってきちゃいました。
You're not gonna go quickly into a drunken state, are you?
ありがとう。これまでエルルーのおかげで自分を見失わずに済んだ。
Okay.
その私なんてそんな礼を言われることなんてそんな。
いや本当に感謝している。
白オロさん、そんな本当に私なんて。
She restlessly fidgets and takes a gulp of the sake, perhaps trying to hide her embarrassment.
そうだ。やはり私はこの子をエルル、今夜はずっとそばにいてくれないか。
Eru coughs, or maybe even chokes. Then I hear the sound of sake coming back up her windpipe and out of her nose. Oh! Yeah, are you okay, ma'am?
何を言うんですか、いきなり。
どうせならはっきりと言った方がいいと思ってたな。
はっきりすぎますよ。もうちょっとその雰囲気とか。あれ？
Uh-oh.
なんだか立てないです。
Looks like she's trying to stand, but her tail keeps flapping around. It's like she's lost control of it. She's slurring her speech and her face has turned redder than I've... oh.
飲んでる最中、
She started cosmosely while drinking. Yeah.
酔いが一気に
Oh boy.
なったのか。酔って腰に来たんだ。無理せずしばらくそのままでいるといい。
笑い、酔ってなんかないで。
酔ったやつはそういうものだ。顔を真っ赤にしてろれつが回ってないのが言っても仕方がない。
ハクオロさん、
Me just finally observing the fact that the person that I seem to be looking through the eyes of is holding her in his arms. Kind of takes me back to the time I met this one lady who visited my office before. Wonder how she's doing now. I know I'm just messing around, but... Wow. This is holding her,
少し
hugging her.
こうしてるといい。
その。
いや
Cute.
違うな。こうさせてくれないか。
Nods bury her face in my chest. As I stroke her hair, she closes her eyes and any tension in her body melts away.
ハクオロさん、
Haru raises her head to look at me. Her wet eyes are staring right at
エ
me.
ルル、
Then, as if my eyes are drawn to her as our lips touch, they kiss! Well, now. My junior prom. Oh, it takes me back. Share a gentle kiss. This moment I truly do become one with Eruru. The night continues.
ハクオロさん、私、その、ですから、 りいいです。
Without saying another word, Eru leans in and rests her head on me.
信じてますから。これから先何があっても白オロさんを信じてますから、それだけは忘れないでくださいね。
エルル、
私白オロさんいつまでもずっとずっと
Yeah, the hug, the kiss takes me back. You just cherish those moments in your life, you know? Oh man, that feeling.
そら抜けたぞ。
ありがとう、お兄様。お兄様、
なんだ。
今日もアルちゃん、カミちゃんと遊んでとっても楽しかった。
そうか。
Oh, whoa. Forgot to mark down the completion of my task today, was making that thumbnail. That was actually part of my long-term goal of drawing. What's the goal? Hold on. The goal, what's it? Create inspirational illustrations and art pieces around anime, game, fictional works into, and yeah, because I'm basically, making these thumbnail designs is part of the way of getting my stuff out there. Yeah, so because I have helped a brother. I had a brother who had a channel. I helped him with a banner a long time ago. I helped a friend make a profile picture and image a long time ago. Of course, I have to get on some people because, like, I had a buddy where I gave him. I'm like, why aren't you using it? What's going on? Like, because I know a lot of things in life can happen. People can get busy, and it's like not everybody's gonna jump to want to do things right away. I'm a patient person. It's just sometimes it's like I like seeing my creations come to life and be used, So it's a start. Soon I'm gonna recreate all these because I already made the overlays a little bit, but I want to eventually have a central theme for my overlay so it best fits my character and persona more. I mean, yeah, I made that one overlay with the Final Fantasy stuff, but I'm going to make a mixture kind where it really, really stands out as the kind of theme I want to communicate. So that's all I got to say about that. Eventually I'll conceptualize it, rough sketch a lot of it, and then I'll produce it, and from then on you'll see my streams in that type of design. I might not have animated backgrounds, but then I don't mind if I have animated. I think it's just trying to work within my network and everything, but we'll see. Anyway.
毎日こんなに楽しいなんて夢みたい。もういつテスクル様が迎えに来てくれても。
Wow. Because of her condition. Yeah.
ユーザー、冗談でもそんなことは言うな。
お兄様、本当なの。
ユーザー。
でも違う。ユズハは精一杯生きて、もっとアルちゃんや、それがユズハの義務で恩返しだから。
ユズハ、さっきから何を？
ユズハが生きるためにはとってもたくさんのお金が必要だから。
誰がそんなことを？
カルラ様が教えてくれました。
あの女。
怒らないでお兄様。ゆずはが教えてって。そしたらカルラ様、それを知ったらゆずはに責任ができる。それでも知りたいって答えたら、
I see.
でもみんなに白オロ様にとっても迷惑をかけてることを知ってゆずはが困ってたら、みんながゆずはにそうしてやりたいからしているだけ。それだけ愛されているのだから、自分で諦めてはダメと言われたの。みんなの気持ちを裏切ったらダメ。それがゆずはの責任だって。だからディスクル様に迎えに来てもらうのは、自分の生き方に満足した時、ゆずはは自分の生き方に満足するまで死んでも死んじゃダメなの。死んでも死んじゃダメってなんだかちょっとおかしい。
ゆずは。
だからゆずはは生きていた証を残したいです。ゆずはが精一杯生きた証。
精一杯生きた証。
はい。赤ちゃん。ゆずは、白オロ様の赤ちゃんを見たい。
Security level crazy! Security level crazy!
All kinds of crazy right about now. Oh my god. Even he's like, what? What? Oh my god. Even I know I'm taking my time with this for a second to process what I just read there. She wants to have the MC, aka my baby. In other words, she wants to be them. She wants to be a mother. Wants to have a baby. In her state. I have to take this slow. Now on with my sponsor. Dun, 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 dun. Boy.
お兄様。
いや、なんでもない。気にするな。
I feel him right now. I feel him right now. I feel him right now.
赤ちゃんか。そうか。
Oh boy. She wants to have Hakuowlo's quote unquote baby. Let's just move on
さて
right
どうするかな。
now. Okay, so it shows the other two. So you have Toka's room, you have the bedroom. So let me save again.
さて、どうするかな。
Let's go to Toka's room real quick.
どうだ、少しはここに慣れたか。
正常。もったいなきお言葉。おや、あの子。
ん？
あ、
So this is Toka's room. In the darkest of nights, the room that is settled and quiet, where I come in and I am not going to tell you the rest.
どうしたある？
Hey, like I said, if I was to pursue waifu material in this, probably be Toka. For my own personal reasons. She's staring in our direction, she's definitely watching us. Toka is next to me, Aru is too shy to
近
come
寄れ
over.
ないのか。どうした、そんなとこに隠れて。おいで。おっと。こらこら。後ろに隠れちゃ仕方ないだろう。ほら、10日に挨拶だ。ダメか。
お菓子食べる？中にカリンカが入ったとっても美味しいお菓子。
お、うまい。
お父さん、一面。もう、お父さんは一面。
あ、
敵対していた時のことを言っているのか。
もちろんだよ。これからはお使いするのだから。
Emily stretches out her hand.
はい、
ちゃんとお礼。
ありがとう。
どういたしまして。美味しい？もう一個どうぞ。
現金なものだ。10日が美味しいものをくれる人と分かった。
申し訳ありません。御前にもかかわらず、また王女にこのような振る舞いを。
王女？誰が？
あ、いえ、ですから、アルル王女。
Ah, that's cute.
あるのか。
That's cute. You know, Aru's princess.
そう言われてみれば、そうなるんだな。
はあ、
そんなことは気にするな。堅苦しい方がかえって疲れる。アルル、10日に頭を下げられたいか？
You know, Aru like princess, huh?
友達になりたいか？
お姉ちゃん。
お姉さんがいいか？
Ah, okay, cute.
10日お姉ちゃん。
だそうだ。王女だのなんだのを意識してるのは10日だけ。
それがしがお姉ちゃん。
Aw, that's cute. Let's just make sure that big sis is not anything crazy. Otherwise, I'll have to reconsider your actions from now on, Toka. You know, the whole, what, big sis complex or all that kind of, whatever terms you want to call it, you see in anime.
さて、どうするかな。
Anyway. Bedroom. Or sister complex, I don't know what you call it.
眠れん。いや、眠れるわけがない。この状態で熟睡できるやつはよほどの強胆か。この
Oh, Toko, what's up? Oh,
そば好きを
for
す
the
る
way
と言
she's
っていた
staring
が
at me.
こう見つめられては。どうか。
は、ご用でありますか。
いや、ずっとそうしているが、どうかは休まなくてもいいのか。
もったいなきお言葉ですが、ご心配には及びませぬ。それがしらはこのままで休む術を心得ておりますゆえ。
I just want to see something real quick. Just trying to check something. Oh, okay, cool.
.ですので、お気になさらず、どうかごゆるりとお休みを。
うん。休めるわけがないだろ
う。もしやご迷惑でありますか。
いや、そのようなことは。助かる。
そうでありますか。安心いたしました。では、続けさせていただきます。
なんで迷惑だと言えないかな。私仕方ない。とにかく無理にでも眠ろう。眠れん。
Can't sleep, huh, buddy?
正常。
こんな時は飲むに限る。10日も一献付き合え。
ですが、それがしは手記を帯びるわけには参りませぬから。
堅苦しいことを言わず、一杯だけ付き合え。一人で飲むなど味気ないことこの上ない。
ですが、
あまり深く考えるな。なんならこれもおそば好きの役目と思えばいい。
はあ、そこまでおっしゃられては断れませぬ。では、一献だけ。
So what's gonna happen here?
色が澄んで、これお酒なのですか。
こういう酒を飲むのは初めてか。新しく蔵を作らせてな。これまでのように濁りではなく、まあ飲んでみるといい。
は、これは。
そうだろう。濁りもあれで味わい深いが、こちらには澄み切った酒のうまさがある。どうだ、もう一献。
はい、いただきまする。
Oh boy.
10日。10日。眠いのか。
そのようなことはありませぬ。そのようなことは。
What the heck? I wave my hand in front of Toka's face.
10日。
She looks cute in that state.
なんでございまするですか。
眠いか。
そのようなことは決してありませぬ。
You're not fatigued,
あ
are
まり
you?
無理をしなくていいんだぞ。
無理などしてませぬ。無理など。
本当か。
本当であります。
ならいいが、
Do the
とりあえ
test.
ず
Follow the finger.
指先。
この人差し指を。
人差し指。
Wait.
眠いだろ
う。眠くなど。
That's why she's so cute talking the way she
もう
is.
休んでもいいんだぞ。
めっそうもありませぬ。主より先に横になるなど、ヘベンクルガの誇りにかけて、そのような真似はできませぬ。
そんな大げさな。 そこまで言うのなら何も言わないが。どうかどうかどうした？目を開けたまま寝てる。
She's sleeping with her eyes open. Ever alert, Toka has... Wait. Ever alert, Toka has trained herself to sleep with her eyes open. That just gave me back to SpongeBob SquarePants episode where you had this two characters, Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy, and Mermaid Man was first Barnacle Boy was like, oh, you know, he doesn't like it when he's disturbed, and the Mermaid Man is just sitting there with his eyes open, and he apparently he's asleep, and then SpongeBob comes in, and the music is playing in the background, and he comes in, and he says, "Ever alert, Mermaid Man has trained himself to sleep with his eyes open." So this is exactly what it's like.
Oi. どうか?
She slept with her eyes open, folks.
どうか?
This is so cute. I'm already liking her at this point.
今度は目を覚まさなくなった。どうか?
It ain't gonna work. Oh, now it's working? Oh, she fell over. Oh, boy. Yeah, she completely...
しかし、まさかここに転がしておくわけにもいかんし。よっと。
Carry her to place of rest. Carry Toka over to the bed and let her sleep. That's very cute sound in my ears right now. She sounds so cute. Oh my gosh.
やれやれ。
Now I feel like I want to
こんな寝癖が悪いとは。
take her out to coffee later or something.
今度は目を覚まさんし。
Well, in this era, I don't think it's probably sake, but then again, I'll be like, I better go a little bit. Hey, you want to go get a cup of coffee later? Like, yeah, we're doing this nice restaurant.
ところで、私はどこに寝たらいい?
Yeah, where are you gonna sleep, buddy? I hope you ain't gonna. You gonna try to sleep in the same bed? I mean, I wouldn't try to do that. I'd be respectful unless she gives me permission to do so. Then I'd do it. Although it would be consensual, and it would be because it was a decision. Because I am an honorable person, respectful person, and I'd make sure to do that. I ain't gonna try to overtake her that quickly, though. I mean, well, with my respectfulness, of course, but but no, he pretty much is in a predicament right now. Drinking more sake, huh?
どうかは。
あれ、ここはまさかそれがしは。
目が覚めたか?
正常。
You think you did it?
申し訳ございません。それがしとしたことが。
Or you think you didn't stand guard?
ヒラにお許しを。
まあ、気にするな。誰でもこんなことはあるとは思えんが、こうでも言っておかないと。
いえ、なんたる恥。かくなる上は。
Oh, there we go. There we go.
だからそれはやめろ。
ですがこのような失態を犯しては、それがしの気が収まりません。
I was like, all right, relax, girl. You don't need to try to take yourself out. You don't need to try to do this. Every time you feel like you've done something like shameful, like just stop it, please.
だから腹を切る動向ではなく、もっと別なことで挽回すればいいじゃないか。
Like seriously, stop it.
わかりました。これからはさらに勤めに励まさせていただきます。
頼む。それもやめてくれ。
He's like, please don't. It's too much.
どうするかな。
We got bedroom again. Okay. Let me go back and save. Let me do a double save here. Okay. I just did that, isn't it? So I'll do bedroom again.
やっと一段落。こんな日は窓際で魚をつまみつつ一杯やるに限る。
お父さん。
Ah, there's our room. Good old Aruru.
どうしたいきなり。
お父さんお仕事終わった。だからアルルと一緒にいる。
Oh, that's cute.
ああ、そうだったのか。みんなとは仲良くしてるか。
Or does she like she is? Become friends of anyone?
ゆずっちとかみち一緒に蜂蜜食べた。
Yusuchi and Kami, huh?
うるお姉ちゃん果物くれた。
Okay.
カルラお姉ちゃん魚くれた。トウカお姉ちゃんお菓子くれた。
そうか。なんかみんな食べ物のことばかりだな。ま、仲良くやっているようでよかった。エルルはどうした？
お姉ちゃん苦いの飲ませたりしみるの塗るからや。
苦いの？ああ、薬のことか。アルルは結構無茶なことを平気でするからな。しかしそれはみんなアルルのためなんだぞ。お姉ちゃんのこと嫌いか？大好きなんだろう。エルルもアルルのことが大好きなんだよ。だからアルルが大変なことにならないよう薬を飲ませる。それでアルルに嫌がられてもわかるだろう。なんだ。
Shano getting bored of our conversation. As I stroke Aru's head, I can almost feel her eyelids growing heavy. Ah, Aru's cute.
さて、どうするかな。
Okay, so any of these two is nice. Okay. So let me go back and save. Let's go.
さて、どうするかな。
So I want to do this one. I'll try to speed through it. For some reason, the auto mode don't work. So. Oh.
あれは
Oh, it's doing the other events. Yeah, it's doing this again. Alright, I'll try to skip through.
まさか。そうでしょう。こっち。あれは組手を始める気か。しかしそれはみんなアルルのためなんだぞ。若大将、それでいつ。
私はでもどうして。
なーに。
Yeah, I know what this is. I'm just trying to skim right through this real fast.
これは失敬。
Darn keys. I don't know why it didn't
始
work.
まるぞ。先ほどにも増してピリピリとした。
Speeding, speed throughing. I've already seen this. Yeah, just trying to speed run this. Come on, let's go, let's go, let's go.
何？そこま
見事です。手はそれ気がねとはいえさらに
負けは
やれやれ。大将をここまで追い詰めたってのに。
Okay.
さて今日はどうするかな。
Alright, let's save again.
さて今日はどうするかな。
Alright, last one right there.
こっちをこうすれば次は
どうぞお茶です。
なんだこのなめっとしてぬるっとして苦くてしょっぱくて甘酸っぱいのは。
ひどいですわ。
Yeah.
せっかく入れましたのに。
I was like, that voice sounded familiar. I knew it'd be so.
カルなぜお前が。いやそれより何なんだこれは。
何ってお茶ですわ。お気に召しませんの？
こんなのを気に召すわけがないだろう。第一これのどこがお茶なんだ。
ちゃんとしたお茶ですわ。疲れたとおっしゃったから闘志の間に伝わる元気の出るお茶を入れましたの。お茶っ葉と一緒にもっちょもとほっこもっこを煎じたものですわ。それと最後に愛の隠し味を少々。
その隠し味というのは。
それを言ってしまったら隠し味にはなりませんわ。
それは口では言えないものという意味か。
さあまだまだありますから遠慮なく。
She looks gorgeous herself. She does look cute. Can't handle it, bro.
いやしいな感が出す茶など飲めませんの？
It's like, but it must be such a slop. We're like, oh my god. It must be so disgusting.
そうですわね。それが当然ですわね。
わかったわかった。飲む。ツンとした香りが。
まだまだありますから遠慮はいりませんのよ。
結構なお手前だった。彼らはいつもこんなのじゃなくてこれを飲んでいるのか。
飲みませんわ。口に合いませんもの。
は
失礼します。お茶が入りました。
どうかなさいまして？
どうぞお茶です。
茶。いや茶はもう。
あら、お茶でしたら私が入れてしまいましたの。差し出がましいま。
いえ、そんなことありませんから。
いやなぜそこで私を睨むんだ。
定時報告参上つかまつりました。
ああエルル頼む。
はい。
うまく逃げましたわね。
カルラわ
Yeah.
ざとだな。
だって ルルってば可愛いんですね。
あのな、とばっちりを食らうこっちの身になってくれ。
報告します。特に変わったことはありませんけど、一つナットゥンクという国で反乱があったとのことです。
ナトゥンクといえば確か。
Ah, yeah, Natunk.
何でも隷属されていた人たちが反旗を翻したとか。
カルラ、気になるのか？
Of course it does.
何がですの？
いや、なんでもない。聞かなかったことにしてくれ。気軽に聞ける話題ではなかったな。
なんだか飲みたい気分ですわ。正常はまだ祭りごとが残ってるみたいですし。エルル、付き合ってくださらない？さあ行きましょう。
でも私お酒とかあまり。
Seeing what happened before.
大丈夫ですわ。気にしませんもの。
Just dragging her. Oh my gosh.
ケナムの反乱。
Yes, it's got to do with Carla. Okay. Do not save. I mean, I know there's a lot of events that's going on, so I can't say for sure when I might get into another battle. But I'm proceeding as much as possible. I'm probably going to end around 10:30-ish. Somewhere between 10 and 30-ish. I want to make time to do some of this stuff before I go to bed tonight. So,
さて、ど
ah,
うするかな。
and we have the one that needs, it's red already. Let's see. This one.
少しそういえば、よし。
Yep, the food thing. Here we go. Yeah, I can't believe the key things are not working. It's so weird when it does that. Because then the thing is, I have to turn off this app and then bring it back on just to get the damn thing to work. It's such a hassle.
So
I'm just going to click my way to be fast.
甘い目当てのものは
かって。
お、
甘っ。
な、
一体何が？エル
Da-da-da-da-da.
あんなの食べてお腹壊さ
Speed running time. Speed running.
いかん。川屋だ。すまんな。
兄者は
ならば。
そう。
おぼろ防壁。
I know, it's funny going that fast. And all those sounds. Oh my gosh. I like when it turns all the inverse color and everything. Oh, that's funny. Well, we didn't destroy the toilet or whatnot. Wreck the toilet, wreck the place.
お待たせしました。今晩の目
Oh,
玉
that's
で
cute.
す。
Fried eggs. Okay.
お、来た来た。
You think with fried eggs or eggs or something, you'd be like having it for breakfast, but I mean, you could have some, well, you know, devil eggs, you know, or stuff like that. Depending on what you make, you might have some type of egg dinner, you know, so to speak. Egg casserole, something.
いい匂い。お姉様の
Or lunch and dinner.
これ大好きなんだ。これは一人二つまでですから。もっと食べたいよ。はい、こっちもどうぞ。これ一人4個ですから。
こいつは
なんだ？
こいつは薬膳だろ。香りが強くてどうもな。
これが食欲をそそるってのに難儀だね。
若様、よろしければ僕たちのとお取り返しましょうか。
おお、悪いな。
ダメです。これは体にいいんだから。オボロさんは好き嫌い多いから特別に6個です。
I'll start eating.
こっちは制限で、こっちは義務かよ。
お兄様、
何言ってるんだ。そんなわけないだろう。ほら。
Just checking something. Yeah, just looking, checking something real quick. It's something else. Okay.
ほらな。
おめえよ、鼻をつまみながら食っても説得力がねえぞ。
失礼します。定時報告をお持ちしました。
正常、それがしが。
ああ、頼む。
どうぞ。
So need the report.
特にか。
Catch something on your eye there?
この間のラプンクで
Ah, the same thing. That's on.
書いてあるな。
The uprising.
それってもしかしてこの間起こった反乱のことですか？
ああ。どうやら物資の不足が深刻らしい。
Sounds like you might be involved in that one.
それってなんとか力になってあげられないんですか？その人たち、私たちと同じように苦しんで。
それは
残念ですが、それはできません。
ベナウィーさん、
気持ちはわかります。ですが、それは他国への干渉につながります。敵対する勢力に何らかの支援を行えば、 それは間違いなくナトゥンクへの敵対を意味します。最悪戦となれば民を巻き込むことになるでしょう。さらにそのことで近隣諸国もいい顔はしないはずです。ただでさえ良いとは言えない関係をさらに悪化させることになりかねません。
気の毒だがベラウィの言う通りだ。
そうですか。
飯がまずくなる話だな。
オボロ、
分かってる分かってるさ、そんなことはな。
さてごちそうさまだ。私はまだやることが残っている。みんなはゆっくりくつろいでてくれ。
これおいしい。
頼むから人の話を聞いて
Oh
く
my
れ。
gosh. Hmm.
なんとか力になってあげられないんですか？
なんともやるせないものだな。鎖の音。カルラか。どうした？
少しお話がありますの。
どうした？改まって。
ここでお話しするのは無粋というものですわ。これが終わったら私のところへ寄ってくださる？お話はその時改めておもてなしさせていただきますわ。当然来てくださいますわよね。
His smile tends to chill down my
お
spine.
待ちしていますわ。
Hmm.
何かとても嫌な予感がするのは気のせいか。カルラ、入るぞ。カルラ、どこにいる？
こっちですわ。
Hmm. Whoa.
よくおいでくださいました。白オロ。
What? Whoa. Wow.
Ooh, me likey.
She looks gorgeous. Especially the way this shot and illustration is. I like the glow around the edges and everything. Like, I can tell. See, even you have the heart eyes just looking at this. Wow. Zers. Wow. I mean, I could whistle, but whoa, this is beautiful. No. Even he taking it like, what? It takes me a moment to recognize the woman standing in front of me. Carlisle is wearing a beautiful dress and casually on the railing. She shoots me a smile. Oh my goodness. Imagine stepping out. I had a girlfriend and I step out. We step out, we visited somewhere at a hotel. We go step outside and she's waiting for me with that dress like this. And I'm just like, oh my God. Thank you, Lord, for this wonderful angel that is standing right in front of me. Like, for real. I would be like that, man. Wow. Her unbraided hair sways in the wind and the fragrance of her perfume tickles my nose. Compared to her usual appearance, I can't believe this serene, elegant creature is the same person. In fact, the only reason I know it's Carlisle is because the huge neck shackle clouds her current appearance.
カルラ
He's like, is that you? No.
他に誰かいました？
Oh my goodness.
いやし
Their
かし
appearance is
その姿は
amazing.
おもてなしをするのですから、清掃をするのが礼儀というものですわ。それともこの姿はお嫌い？
いやよく似合ってる似合いすぎているくらいに
A little too good. My,
で
you
この
think?
人はなんだ
せっかちな殿子、どうかおくつろぎになって。ビシュに発鎮も用意してありますわ。
いやせっかくだがそれは後にしようまずは本題に入ってくれカルラのその姿といいあまりにも気になる
そうですわね。
うん
では単刀直入に言いますわ。あなた様にお願いしたいことがありますの。
お願い
ナトゥンクに起こった反乱、その反軍の支援をお願いしたいのですわ。
反軍の支援なぜそんなことを頼む自分が反軍の者たちと同じ境遇だったからか
そう思ってくれても構いませんわ。
なるほどな言いたいことは分かっただがそれができないことはカルラも聞いていたはずナトゥンクを敵に回し民を戦火の危機にさらすことになるしかも反軍の支援をするとなればかなりの糧を消費するそれを承知で頼んでいるのか
I'll simply smile sadly, then she speaks.
ええ、それを承知で頼んでいるのですわ。
そうか
もちろんただでなんて虫のいいことは言いませんわ。
ではどうする
私のすべてを差し上げますわ。
Oh.
そのためにそ
Uh,
の体を売るというのか
違いますわ。すべてを
everything.
ですもの。
すべて
ええ、紙一本から血の一滴に至るまで。
Oh, wow. Huh.
そしてこの魂を
何を言って
ウィツァルネミテアの契約を。
Hmm.
ウィツァルネミティアの契約
One of the so-called gods or deities in this world. Utsuonimishia. I heard that name.
聞いたことがあるウィツァルネミティアと取引をする者は
Hmm.
未来永劫その魂を束縛されると
Yeah, one of the divine
Masaka
figures
Suryo.
in this world,
自分
if I
が
recall.
何を言っているのか分かっ
ええ、
バカなでは死ねと言えば死ねるのか
それが主様のお望み。
Smile softly at
い
me.
や何でもない本気だここで死ねと言えばカルラは間違いなくこのカルラをここまで決意させるものとは一体訳ありかいいだろうそこまでの覚悟があるのならその望み
契約成立ですわね。
いやそうではなくそこまでの覚悟があるのならその望みを叶えようと
ですから契約成立ですわね。
いやだからそんなものは関係なくだな
それはいけませんわ。契約は契約ですもの。
だから
恵んでもらおうなど主様がどのようなつもりであったとしても代償を払わない限り私にとっては恵んでもらったのと同じこと。これ以上恥をかかせないでくださいな。
分かったそれでお前が納得するならな仕方がないそんな契約をされても困るが
Hmm.
とりあえずそう言っておけば納得するだろう。
感謝いたしますわ。
Carlisle gracefully dismounts from the railing and immediately walks straight toward me. And in the next moment, I see something I can't believe.
No.
She gets down on one knee right in front of me and bows her head. The glow is just with her hair is amazing.
私はカルラウ・アトゥレイ。御神ウィツァルネ・ミテアの名において、あなた様にこの名を献上いたします。
Carla Wature.
この体は御身に寄り添い、この魂は御心につき従う。それこそ我が最上の喜びであり、とこしえの誓い。
カルラウ？いや、何をして。
I don't understand what she's doing. My thoughts freeze for a second. She's free like the clouds. She's elusive, and she's prouder than anyone. Even when she was a slave, I doubt she's ever bowed her head so low before. For her to change this much.
そこまでするほどのことなのか。何が
lies inside you that's making you go this far. I was about to ask for that, but I keep my mouth shut instead.
今もしそれを問えば彼らは必ず答えるだろう。
That's probably correct.
だが話せるようなことならさっき問うた時にもう逃げられんか。この女にここまでさせてしまったのだ。もはや後戻りはできないだろう。分かっているとは思うが、私にできることは物資を援助することだけだ。それ以上のことはできん。
十分ですわ。
そうか。分かった。いいだろう。そこまで望むのなら、その者たちに物資を届けよう。それでいいのだな。
ええ、感謝しますわ。
やれやれ。話は以上だな。ならばここまでにしておこうか。さて、それでは先落ちそうになるとしようか。ハッチンも用意してくれたのだったな。
主様のためだけの最上の膳を用意させていただきましたわ。
私のためだけ？なんか今背筋にとてつもなく嫌な予感というか、さっきとは違う。獲物を前に舌なめずりしてるようなねっとりとした気配というか。あとそうだ、そういえばまだやることが残っていてな。すまんがまた今度。なんだ、扉が開かない。
The door won't open.
あら、どちらへ行きますの？
いや、また今度というか。どうして扉が。
Oh boy.
使い棒されたみたいに動かない。一体どうなってる？
ああ、その扉完全に閉じたら、隣にある数字の札を縦横どちらから足しても同じ数になるように揃えないと
Really?
開かない仕掛けになってますわよ。
いつの間にこんなものを。確かこれは。
Well, you gotta listen up, Hakuowlo. I can help you figure out the coding and everything if you let me do it for you, but I guess you're probably not, because you're in panic state, so maybe I'm gonna have a hard time communicating to you the code and everything, because I can solve it for you, buddy, but I guess it's probably out of my hands, because you're on your own, buddy. I want to come through here. No, I can help you solve it, bro. I'm the puzzle master over here. I'm a detective. Of course, I can help you solve that kind of case. But I guess you're on your own.
主様が発案された錠の一つですわね。開けるのに時間がかかりすぎるとボツになる。
And the fact that it was Hakulo that pretty much devised this and took too long to open. I'm just looking at Hakulo now. I'm like, yeah, this is your fault. You're on your own. It's like, never mind, forget it. This was you. This is all you. You pretty much, it did take you too long to open, but you're the one who devised this. This is yours. You're on your own, man.
そういえば
Now that you mention it,
せっかくですから取り付けさせていただきましたわ。
何がせっかくだ。こんなものを取り付けて。第一、この錠は外に取り付けるもの。中につけてどうする。
あら、こっち側で合ってますわよね。
Ah, I get it. She put it on the inside, not on the outside. Yeah. Kind of a trickery on you, huh, Hakulo? Clever. Well, we'll see what happens next.
これとこれとこれを足してこっちの列は違う。これじゃない。逃げねば一刻も早くここから。
Feel present and hear footsteps slowly approach me from behind. It tightly wraps its arms around me like some kind of coiling animal.
時間切れですわね。さあ、存分に耳を舌包みしてくださいませ。
Honestly, Hakulo, I've been in dire straits before in my investigations, and I gotta say, there are those types where I did kind of have a bit of a relish moment, and that is when I got offered a bite, and well, let's just say it was almost kind of forceful. Let's say we call that, what is it, a nightcap? Not just kidding. You know, the boiled detective. I just flew in the boiled detective type of background. The hard-boiled detective, the nightcap, you know, that stuff. You know, but no. But yeah, he's gonna have to. He's about to get a nice, interesting night. Okay, Hakulo, and you're gonna have to enjoy it for a while. Unless it's taken as a GR, as a grape, if you know what I mean. But if it actually comes out enjoyable, well, then my boy got some enjoyment. If not, then I guess he's just...
さて、今日はどうするかな。
It's probably a night he probably don't even want to remember. Oh, boy. Watch him wake up. Hey, what's all those marks on your body? Yeah, you kind of have an idea what happened. Oh, my goodness. I couldn't imagine, you know, I wake up and it's like, oh, you got marks right there. I'll be like, yeah, I know I had a rough night last night. Oh, my God. This is crazy. This is a very interesting game so far. He's really having some interesting interactions with a lot of the female characters in this game. Interesting. Very interesting. I gotta watch everything that's unfolding right now. Not my fault. It just happened to be observing.
そうでしょう。戻りやした。
で、ナトゥンクの様子はどうだった。
正直、反軍の旗色はかなり悪いですね。初めは勢いで押してたようですが、徐々に巻き返されて、今ではほとんど敗走。森の奥に立てこもっているようですが、 潰されるのも時間の問題じゃないですかね。
そうか、ご苦労だった。下がってゆっくり疲れを癒してくれ。
ウィス。
聞いての通りだ。分かっているとは思うが、私にできるのはここまでだ。約束通り支援は続けるが、これ以上の介入は。
ええ、分かってますわ。
同じ立場だったとはいえ、反軍に協力するためあそこまでしたんだ。よほど思うところがあるのだろうが。どうも目が冴えて眠れない妙な感じだ。何かが落ち着かないというか。ほう、この妙な気分も、それはともかく無理にでも寝ておかないとな。明日が辛くなる。
おじさま、おじさま。
Oh no. Does that charm you with the red eyes? Oh no. Oh boy. Okay, now it's time for me to just say it. Hakuowlo, my boy. First, you had a nice little kiss moment with Eru, which looks to be possibly the love interest. I could tell it's probably going to go that route, perhaps. This seems to be. You had a bit of a night circumstance with Hakuowlo. Biting circumstance. Locked in the room. And now we got Chamu over here, which before with the red eyes was kind of sucking on the blood. Now she seems to want to go that route. I see a bit of sweat. I'm looking at wow. I say, okay, miss, if you're a vampire, I think I'm gonna need, where's that garlic? And we're not. I'm like, and then these guys, get out of here. Sheesh Louise. You trying to bite? Okay, well, we're okay. I bring out my swords. Let's go. So I need to stab you in the heart so you can, so I can break your heart until you can finally get you to leave me the hell alone. Like, red eyes. Oh my gosh. Look at this. And I can see, well, look, the little scratch there and the blood. I'm like, you trying to bite at the chest, the neck? What you trying to do, missy? This is a no touch zone, miss. Okay? You're a bit younger and I think, but you know, you're kind of pushing it. You might need to back off right now. I get my swords ready. I will get my swords ready at this point. They'd be floating above and be like, you better move away or them swords are going to rain down on you. Behind. Like, sheesh. Vampire blood-sucking. But my boy is getting a lot of ladies' attentions at this point. Are we having a paralysis moment? Was it the haunting paralysis thing where people with body wake up paralyzed and something in the, you know, that kind of thing. This time it's this lady right here.
声も出せない。
My goodness, bro. He can't even move. He can't even speak. What a predicament, bro. One was here. I'll say what this evening was like. The first one, it was willing. The second one was reluctant and unwilling, held against his will. This time he's frozen in place. That's three different two interlady. This is the third one, and he's frozen now. He can't even move or do a darn thing. This is the third one now. This is about to get crazy up in here, man. What is going on? You know, like we having like a love feast or something. What's happening? Oh my God. Yeah. See, he said exactly what I was saying. What in the world is happening? Oh my God. See, you want to call him uncle, but you looking like you about ready to take his life or something, which is why I would get my swords floating in the air and launch at your face and everything. You need to back off. No, really, I would do that, man. Because this ain't right, man. You need to get off. You're thirsty. You don't need blood. You need fruit punch. Or Kool-Aid. That's red. You can take that Kool-Aid. You need Kool-Aid, man. If only they had like sugar in that Kool-Aid in here. I would do that. That's the real replacement blood right there. Kool-Aid. And she says that, she gently bares my chest with her hands and starts caressing it. Ah! Oh, this is so wrong. Oh my God. Are you kidding me?
Warning.
Now you have a girl that's calling you uncle that's doing this, and I'm just like, you really need to get off.
Warning.
This is like a FBI open up moment. And he can't even move. Hakuowlo, you need to move, man. He's doing too much. Oh my God. Yeah, boy. This is my boy in trouble now. He in trouble now. Your finger in my face and red liquid trigger. Of course, the red liquid is blood. You don't have to say red liquid. Just say it like it is. It's blood. Ugh. At the chest area. The sounds. Her tongue goes like, oh man. Your dot breath is bewitching, her eyes are watering. Oh my gosh.
これが本当にあの神なのか。これがあの無邪気な。
おいしい。おいしいよ。おじさま。
Like sensitivity in her tongue and her. Oh my. I put up my cross. No. You ain't gonna do that crap. Man, if I was in charge, I would probably have to. Well, then I would have to explain to her sister what happened to her sis. I would have to do something to prove that something's going. Unless her sister knows she has this particular thing going on with her. Unless the sister has it too, I don't know. But I would have to find some way to inform her sister. I mean, right now this person is frozen, can't really do anything except just watch. This is crazy, man.
まさか神やめろやめるんだ。ダメだ。声が出ない。気が遠く。
Masadi runs up and says, "Hey, get up!" and kicks her off or something.
おじさま。
朝、神はあれは一体
Read last night.
ない。
Nothing's there.
噛まれた跡がない。
Interesting.
どうなってる？どこに？まさか夢？あれは夢だというのか。そうか。道理で変だと思った。まさかあの子がな。
Hear the wings flapping.
立ちくらみか。それにしてもやけに体が重い。
おはよう、おじさま。おじさま？
いつもの神だな。
どうしたの、おじさま？
あ、いや、なんでもないんだ。そうだ。やはり気のせいだな。
変なの？
It may just be my man, but her smile is somehow making her customers look unusually sharp.
まさか。
Up in the moment where somebody just runs up and just kicks her off, and that would be me. Oh, I would do that for him, man. If I was in that world right now and I bust in, I'd be like, and I suspected someone, be like, "What do you think you're doing?" Kick right off. I would, man. Come on. Don't be talking my boy like that. It's my boy. It's my homeboy. What you doing? Plus, he's the leader of this damn thing. You gonna try to you could end up killing him. Come on now. You calling him uncle, you gonna do that? I'm like, nah. I'd be find a way to help cure you, whatever the world is going on with you. You're vampiric. What's going on with you, miss? I'll get to the bottom of it and find out why she's like that.
どうしたんですか？ため息なんかついて。
いや、なんでもないんだ。ちょっとな。それより茶を一杯。
どうぞ。お茶。
心遣いはありがたいが、こうも一緒にいられると監視されてるみたいで安らぐ暇がない。
おはようござい。
おはようございます。どうぞ、これでお顔を。
Huh. Interesting.
服を。
お着替えをさせていただきます。
そんなものは自分でできる。
いえ、主の身支度を整えるのもお蕎麦好きの務めでございますから。
Oh boy.
エルルー殿はお串お願いします。
はい。いただきます。
お、今朝のおかずは私の好物ばかりだな。
お待ちを。毒味をさせていただきますので、しばしお待ちを。
毒味って、食事はエルルーが作っているんだ。そんなものは必要ないぞ。
毒というのはいつどこで入れられるかわからないものです。
その程度で死ねば所詮それまでだ。
いけませぬ。いくら我らが注意を払おうと、正常がお心に留めていただかねば、そのお命守りきれるものではありませぬ。どうかご了承ください。
ああ。
ごちそうさま。おいしかった。ねえ、ゆずっちの部屋で遊ぼう。はい。
姫様、 まずは食後の社文を。
さあ早く行こ
姫様。
もう一眠り。
エルル様、後片付けお手伝いいたします。はい。
くったくた。
ベナミ、クロウ、食後の運動に少し付き合え。
Yeah, I'm keeping on the time because it's already getting close to 10:30.
いいでしょう。
Like, I'm not worried if I don't end up getting to a fight right away. Just trying to progress the story as much as possible.
毒味終わりました。どうぞお召し上がりください。
召し上がりくださいも何も、うちの血色児童どもに食い尽くされて何も残ってないぞ。この湯加減、五臓六腑に染み渡る。
正常よろしいでしょうか。
とかくどうした。
は、では失礼いたします。
いや、どうかしたの。
Just a sec, just a sec. Oh, okay, we got a scene here. Well, good thing it's blocked.
お背中をお流しいたします。
なんだそれは。何しに来た。
は、ですから正常のお背中を流しに参上いたしました。
別に来なくてもいい。第一、なんで裸なんだ。
これは異なことを。湯殿に服を着たまま入るなどと、そのような粗骨な真似、それがしにはできませぬ。
粗骨って何か違うだろ、それは。だったらせめて前を隠せ。
それがし、隠すということは心にやましき思いがあるからだと教えられてきました。それがしの正常への思いは常に潔白であり、隠すものなど何一つございませぬ。
むちゃくちゃだ。
ではお背中を失礼いたします。
うわ、バカ、こらよせ。
痛くはありませぬか。
ああ、仕方がない。背中を洗うだけならまあいや、
かゆいところはございませぬか。
ああ、たまにはいいかな。
お手を拝借いたします。いかがなされた。
いや、
I felt it.
そうでありますか。
The boing.
何か至らぬところがありましたら遠慮なく言ってくだされ。
ああ、そんなにしなくても適当でいいんだぞ。
適当など正常にそのような真似はできませぬ。
いや、だから遠慮なく言えと言われても時々胸が当たってるんだとは言えんだろう。
お背中 りました。
そうか。やれやれ。やっと終わったか。ではもう下がっても。
ではお次は前をば。
何？
正常、前かがみされたままでは前が洗えませぬが。
いい。こっちは自分で洗う。
そんなご遠慮などなさらずとも。
遠慮してるのではな。
では失礼をばいたします。
こら、隙間から手をすら
Oh boy. Oh boy.
正常、そのように動かれては。
He getting a lot of attention with these ladies up in here.
こら、密着するな。そんなとこを洗うな。
Ah, she's helping to wash. Yes. Yes, he make it thorough. We'll call it thorough cleaning. Thorough washing. This is embarrassing. Oh my god. They getting the thorough treatment. That's what's going on.
そんなところを抑えて
Oh my
いかがしました？もしや
Really?
としたことが気づきませんでした。腹痛でありますか？いけませぬ。すぐにエルルー殿を呼んできます。
何？違う。こら、せめて何か来て。じゃなくて呼ぶな。
Oh my gosh. He's like, please don't get her.
その後のことは思い出したくない。
Oh.
この前の一件で責任を感じているのか。やけに熱心だ。
Oh boy.
あまり熱心なのも考えものだな。ほどほど困ったが、私のためを思ってしてくれるのだから。さっきから茶の飲みすぎで腹がタプタプしてきたな。
どこへ？
まあちょっとな。今や落ち着いて過ごせるのが川屋の中だけど。
It's on the toilet.
しかしどうする。このままでは。
正常、お世話させていただきます。
He's like, no, not again. He getting a lot of treatment by these ladies, bro. He getting a lot of treatment. Not even thorough treatment. My goodness. He can't even catch a break at this point. My boy can't even catch a break. Oh my gosh. Yeah, another night. Whoa. Is that Carlisle? Yep.
あら、お目覚めですの？
なんだ、体が動かなって。なぜ私がすまきにされてる
Morning.
Let's just say that this has become the night of the living terror for him at this point. There was one night of enjoyment, the rest is just terror now. He's experiencing a night of horrors right now. A lot of them. Yeah, I mean, I could have recorded all this, but don't worry. Once I free up more space, I'll probably do some recordings and I'll create a nice video. Creatively telling the story of the night or of any incident where something happens where it's just crazy. Or whatever happens. This is probably the night of the living feminine wilds of terror for him. At this point. Now he's being wrapped up in a bamboo mat. Can't even move. This is... This is crazy.
さあどうしてかしら。
待てこら、どこへ連れ出すつもりだ。
どこって、身も心も結ばれたのに一緒に蜜月を過ごしてませんもの。しばらくの間、二人で蜜月の甘い旅に出るのですわ。
Yeah, we haven't even taken our honeymoon until now. So you're treating us like you're married. Okay, lady, I admit you look very gorgeous to my eyes. You got the nice, beautiful hair. You know, you got the nice look, but we're not technically married, okay? I know you gave my boy here a good biting time that one night, but that was like a one night stand thing. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, if you trying to go a little further now and turn into a honeymoon, wrapping them up in bamboo mat, I don't think it's a honeymoon. I think it's a kidnapping. I think you trying to force it on them now. Like, you going a little too far now. Okay, Missy? You need a peck over the head. Seriously. You're acting crazy. Really, you're kind of acting crazy. You're kind of scaring me right now. Really, you gotta stop that. Stop that. Okay. Well, I know I'm playing around. Let's go ahead. Yeah, really? See? See? He even agrees with me. He stopped joking around. See? He hears me. He hears me. Stop joking around.
夜は静かにするものです。
Oh my goodness.
落ち着け。よく考えてみれば、外へ出るには英子の網の中をくぐらなければならない。いくら彼らが手だれとはいえ、私を担いで抜けるのは難しい。
Yeah, guard is sleeping, of course.
エルルのお薬。
I
さ
see.
すがによく効きますわ。
エルル、頼むからこの女にそんなものを渡すな。
やはり行くのですか。
ウルトリ。
ウルト、いいところに来てくれた。得意のその怪しげな術でこの女の陰謀を阻止してくれ。
気づいてましたのね。
はい、カルラのことですから。
それでどうするおつもり？
私はこのトゥスクルのヨモルです。分かってもらえますか？
仕方ありませんわ。
Santa
わかり
Carla
ましたわ。
raise their hands in defeat.
でかしたぞウルト。やれやれ。
Hold on.
一時はどうなることかと。
Let's see how this caters.
では支度をしてまいります。
Yeah, see, I was waiting for it. I'm like, hold on. Something ain't right here. Hakuowlo, you think you out of the woods yet, buddy? You know darn well you ain't out of the woods. You're in the woods, buddy. This is all you now, bro.
一体何を？
Come on, what do you think is happening?
相変わらず強引ですわね。
お待たせしました。一体何が。
And you bring Error out here.
エルル。
Interesting.
ハクオロさん、何して。
気にすることはありませんわ。
でもどうせですから皆さんもご一緒にと思って。旅は多い方が楽しいものですから。
ウルト。
Oh boy.
アルルも行く。
And now Aruru with Mukuru.
どこに行くのかな。
Yep, everybody coming along.
はい。
僭越ながらお供させていただきます。
なぜだ。なぜこんなことに。
二人きりの蜜月も捨てがたいけれど、道連れが多い方が楽しくなりますわね。ね、主様。
This technically is not how a honey moon works when you factor in the criminal case of kidnapping, forcibly taking the person and against their will. Yeah, you would fit under the threat of a kidnapper right now, Carla. Not that I might complain, considering how interesting, beautiful you are, although this is by force, I can't just let you pass. So, but since I am stuck here, I might as well just watch everything unfold. Here we go.
なんだ世界が回って まさか
Yep. Medicine.
私にも
Put you to sleep, buddy.
待て
6の2、2の5。よし、5の5で重ね。5の4と5の6。ごめんね、ゆずっち。
Ah,
これで
they're playing a little game back there.
それでいいのですよ。
ちょっとお姉様、ゆずっちの後ろで物騒なことつぶやいちゃダメ。でも
遠慮はいりません。勝負で手を抜くことは相手に失礼ですから。
お姉様ったらレイ、四つ重ね返しです。これかみち行き。うわぁ、こんなに。ごめんなさい。謝んなくてもいいよ、お遊びなんだし。
そうですよ。勝者が敗者にかける言葉などないのです。
お姉様はひどいと思うけど、でも教えたばっかなのにゆずっちってどんどん強くなってくね。驚いちゃった。ありがとう。
まだふてくされてますの？
呆れて何も言えんだけだ。私を巻き込むのはまあいい。だがこの子たちを巻き込むとなれば話なトゥンクへ行き反軍の加勢をするつもりなのだろうが、それに巻き込むとは。
怒らないで。
ゆずは
こんなに楽しいの、こんなに嬉しいの。だから。
ああ。
そんな顔をされるとな。
白オロ様、皆さんをお連れしたのは私です。責めるのでしたらどうか私を。
責めたりなどしたらウルトは必ずその責任を取る。それが分かって責められるはずがないだろう。しかし今頃はオボロが反響欄になってる頃だろうな。
Yeah, so this is where I'm actually gonna want to stop, but I'm just letting the story progress.
国境だ。何が起こるかわからんから気をつけた方がいい。
So once this little story thing ends and gets to a point, that's when I'll be ready to stop the stream. So let's continue.
どうした？
人の声、悲鳴のような。
待て、カルラ。お前たちはここで待ってるんだ。
That's good getting tired, yeah. This is gonna be a good stopping point once this part ends. Oh, girl panting.
そらそらどうした？足がふらついてるぜ。
久々の獲物だ。もっと楽しませてくれよ。
なんだ？もう終わりかよ。じゃあ仕方ねえよな。
カルラ。
あ？なんだてめえら。
助け。
おい見ろよ。こいつハグレだぜ。こいつ。
Looking Carla up and down, smiles at the girl, paying them no heed.
お行きなさいな。どうしまして？お行きなさい。
The girl nods and runs away.
獲物が行っちまうぜ。いいんじゃねえか。代わりに極上のが迷い込んできたんだからよ。なかなか生きが良さそうじゃねえか。こいつは楽しませてくれそう。今までな簡単に壊れちまったからね。どうして逃げないのか？
The men are laughing vulgarly at Carla.
知らないということはある意味幸せかもしれん。自分たちが誰に何を言っているのか。私が奴らなら
It's too bad they don't know.
カルラを知る者なら
聞いてもよろしいかしら？
よろしいかしらだとよ。
その血のり、先ほどまでに何人殺しました？
さあな、逃げ出そうとする奴らを片付けるのにいちいち数えていると思うか？
At this point, I'd probably knock the teeth out of him. At this point.
こんな子供ばかりで女をやるのが三度の飯より好きなくせによ。
愚か者め。
There you go. One of the men falls to the ground with a clueless expression on his face. His body is cleanly split in two. Oh! Can imagine how. I mean, you see it in an anime movie when someone gets split in half. I mean, that's your gut. I mean, you could talk about gory details. Oof. From head down between, I mean, oh my God. What a way to go, man. He isn't the only one unable to comprehend the situation. And you even see it coming. That's even worse. The other men are staring blankly, but after regaining their senses, they surround Hakuowlo in a panic.
主様、目をつむって。
何？どういう意味？
Oh boy. The bullets in the air almost numbs my spine. Oh yes, similarly, like before, the surrounding air freezes one instant. In the next instant, it's a terrifying scream. It's fierce enough to shake through the air and chill one's soul. What happens next isn't even a fight. It's a slaughter. Oh. The first man's head spins through the air like a flying top sliced clean off his body. I mean, after mentioning a bit of her history and she's like one of the top fighter. I mean, like, just imagine the amount of bodies she laid to rest. Like, yeah, when they said what they said and mentioned what they did carelessly, that was it. They were already dead. They were dead men walking the moment they came and said what they said and did what they did. So they had no chance of escape. This was it. This was their last moment, their last hour. Blood everywhere. The next is slammed headfirst in the ground, crushed to half of his original height. Oh my God. Crushed to half of his original... Ooh. Oh my God. She is brutalizing him. Other has his limbs bit and stretched at impossible angles. Oh my God. Even the sounds are brutal. He has his head twisted off. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dude, one more is beaten in such a fine pulp that he turns to mist. Oh my God. Turn to mist. Trying to flail his limbs around. A well-placed stomp to the head ends that. I've heard of misty death before. It's not pretty. Where someone's turned to mist or a part turned to mist. I think you showed that one. Yes, she punched the man's head clean off. So she's that strong. She could rip them to pieces like it's nothing. She's that dang good. They had to open their mouths, not realizing ignorance is bliss. They had to open their mouths, not realizing it. They didn't realize that they had signed their death warrant the moment they ran their mouth with ignorance. If one of them was like, "It's Carl," yeah, it's in the anime channel. Yeah, if one of them was like, "It's Carlo," and try to run away or be like, "You guys, no, please," and they'd be like, "I surrender, please." You know, like, I don't know if they would be spared, but. But still, though, they had no clue. Now they're dead. They're dead, one by one. Perhaps the most tragic one is the man who almost manages to escape. While running away, his body is pierced by a pebble that sends him tumbling forward like a rat. Oh, damn. One man hides on a tree until he's smashed by a boulder. He too goes tumbling from the impact. Oh. They had just accepted a quick, painless death. They wouldn't have died in such horrendous, agonizing ways. If it was quick and painless, yeah. They wouldn't felt it. They would have been just gone. But no, this was agonizing. This is brutal. Because they felt every minute of it, every second of that. That's what happened to them. And then... the only one left is the leader of those men. These men, well, corpses now. He is the man who was laughing and vulgarly commenting on Carlisle's body. With his arrogant attitude shattered, he sinks to the ground, soiled by his own cowardice. Ha!
So 命乞いをして助けてあげた人がいまして。もし今までに見逃してあげた人がいたのなら助けてあげてもよろしくてよ。
助けた。何も見逃した。
You were met with a terrible fate, my friend. Like this. Well, this is what you gotta face, Nero.
本当だ。だから助けてくれ。
You want help?
そう。それなら見逃してあげる。どうしまして？言ってもよろしくてよ。もしもあなたの言うことが本当なら、きっと見逃してくれますわ。
囲まれているようだな。かなりの数だ。
あら、逃げません。
Ah, I see.
それとも 今の言葉は嘘ですの？
Here surrounding us.
そうか。こいつら例の反軍のようだな。
Huh. Interesting figure here. One man cuts through the crowd to stand before us.
後ろにいるのは
Behind the man, the girl from earlier stands up timidly. So this is the girl from earlier. Okay, the girl's eyes meet mine. She lowers her head a few times, perhaps as thanks.
どうやらあの子が呼んできてくれたようだな。こちらから探す手間が省けたが。
これをやったのは貴様らか。これだけの輩をたった二人でとはな。貴様ら何者だ？
The man's gaze extremely piercing. Same time, Carlisle tries to avoid his eyes by hiding behind me. Huh.
どうした？答えろ。
I don't know why she's doing that.
この男。
Yurigina tribe.
ギリヤギナ族。まさか。
我々はただの旅の者ですよ。そういうあなたは誰なんです？
ただの旅の者？まあ本来なら答える必要のない質問だが、何時ら我らが同胞を救ってくれた。名乗らねば。
General of the Colonel of Rebel Armor.
俺の名はデリホーライ。
Deri Hurai.
アトレイを率いる者だ。
Deri Hurai. Type rebellion.
ハルラウアトレイ。
Hakuowlo Ratari. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
同じギリヤギナ族だろうが、それだけではないだろう。ハルラのこれまでの行動、そして
Right. The way she's acting right now.
そういうことか。
次はこちらの質問に答えてもらう。旅の者と言ったが、なぜこんなところにいる？ここでは今、戦が起こっていること、知らないとは言わせんぞ。貴様ら。何が目的だ？
目的か。
我々は戦を生業としていましてね。戦いがあると聞き、あなたらにこの腕を買ってもらおうと思ったわけですよ。どうです？この腕を買ってもらえませんか？
アンクアムというわけか。腕は確かのようだが、我らには必要のないものだ。
そうですか？失礼ながら、あなた方は一人でも多くの兵が必要のはずです
お父さん。
え？
やめたら待ってろって言われてたで。
女子供を引き連れてか。少々腕は立つようだが。
なんでしたら、その女子供の腕を。
何？
アルル、やっていいぞ。
一体わかる？
そしてこの子は一流のクス師。他にもエベンクルガのモノノフや狼野竜の術師なども用意しております。どれも一騎当選の強者ばかり。いかがです？これでも役に立たない女子供ですから。
なるほどな。確かに少しは役立つかもしれん。だがいらぬ世話よ。これは我々の戦い。いずれここは戦場となる。即刻この場から離れることだな。行くぞ。
Then follow Deri Hurai and leave. Okay. The girl bows her head a few more times and hurries after the men.
Da, so da.
Well, I need to know what her name is later, I guess.
カルラウアトレイ、お前の弟は礼も言わずに余計なお世話だと言って去ってったぞ。
弟？カルラさんも？
So that's your younger brother.
否定しないか。まあいい。私にとってカルラは
I
カル
see.
ラ。
Brother, huh?
それ以上のことを詮索する気はない。だがこれからどうする？
The elderly man makes his way through the bushes, appears before us, and throws himself in front of Karilao.
この男、確かデリホーライの隣にいた。
お久しぶりですわね、カトゥマン。
Katuman. In other words, the man named Katuman begins crying.
やはりカルラウアトレイ様にございましたか。お久しゅうございます。
約束を守ってくれましたのね。あの子をあそこまで。
もったいないお言葉。ありがたきお言葉にございます。カルラウアトレイ様さえいらっしゃれば恐れるものはありません。さあ、デリホーライ様にもこのことを。
Silently shakes her head.
何故にございますか。もうご存知と思いますが、このままでは我らの敗北は必至。口にはなさいませんが、この状況にデリホーライ様は焦っておられます。ですが我らが不甲斐ないばかりに
今の私はただ一人の男のために存在するカルラという名の女。もうカルラウアトレイは存在しませんの。
そんな。
カトマン、大変だ。デリホーライ様が進撃を開始なさると。
行かれたのか。いかん。なぜお止めせなんだ。
俺にデリホーライ様を。
とにかくデリホーライ様を追うのだ。カルラウアトレイ様、いずこへ。
散歩ですわ。主様、散歩に行くのでしたら私もお供いたしますわ。
やれやれ。こういうのは素直でないというのか。さて。
Yeah. So this is where I'm gonna stop. But let me just look at what's happening. Oh, he has the I think you call it tonfa or baton, wherever you call it, the weapons he has in his hands. Those kind of weapons. They're running away. Like literally, there's so many of you. You're gonna run away like that? Defect? Ah. Such treachery. They have your wife and child hostage. And you're dead.
ここはハムルで待ってる妻と子にな。
Yep, means you're gonna die. Oh, looks like Camu joined the fight. I saw her. Save. Now let me just see who I guess who you can have join. Okay, so yeah, there are. So we have those two join, and I'm gonna have her join this time. Okay. Nice. Oh boy. Let's see if I can. Let me switch screens. Okay. So I saved it. Said I'll be a battle for another time and occasion, but yeah. Derry Hurai, young brother of Hakuowlo. Crazy. Wow, my homeboy here pretty much had a lot of rough time with the ladies throughout this whole evening. I mean, literally the very shenanigans. I mean, first he had the night where with Aruru, where he had, you know, they had a time of sake. She got a little drunk in, but he held her in his arms and they shared a gentle kiss and then slept like that. Then you have Hakuowlo, and the way she dressed and everything was just gorgeous. But then, of course, she trapped the MC in the space that they were in, and she said about biting. So I kind of had the sense that she was going. She pretty much just by that implication, you could say she probably did some really very, very close cuddling, if you know what I mean. You know, I mean, to me, I interpreted that as she probably had, you know, sexual issues. I mean, if she didn't, okay, but just by what she was stating, it sounds like that implied it went that route. Maybe. Or she just did a lot of fondling and biting and you know, all that kind of stuff. But I suspect it went down the route of sexual. And then Camu, it pretty much turned like a horror scene for him being paralyzed, frozen in place, and then not being able to move. And her sucking the blood out of him from his chest to his neck. But then he's waking up and the wounds aren't even there. But he still feels extra sluggish. And he did notice the glimmer of the tooth sticking out when she was kind of gleefully smiling outside. So she may have actually done it, but she might have had the power to be able to cover his wounds, like as if it never happened. So whatever's going on with her, it's vampiric, but it's not like he turned into a vampire. So, but it's vampiric-like in a way. The sucking of the blood and the red eye, glowing eyes. Some vampirism-like stuff going on. Right now, he's noticed that that's happened with her twice. But I wonder if someone else will figure it out. I wonder if her sister might know or not. I don't know. Hopefully that gets out exposed, and see what's going on with her, why she's doing that, why that's happening. Hopefully try to solve her case eventually. I would indeed want to solve her case and see if there's a way I can help her. Maybe there's a way to cure her of such vampirism, maybe? I don't know. Vampire-like stuff. See what's going on with that. It was funny when I first heard the older sister in that one place before she traveled to meet us for the first time. The older sister, Uli. I remember hearing the sister talking in a familiar fashion that was kind of cutesy, teasing, but kind of almost sinister. That's kind of like how she was sounding a bit when she was having those red eyes. So I guess in the sense, there is something going on with her that deeply might speak to volumes to why she's like that. Hopefully we can solve that case too, because we don't want her to be trying to suck the blood of the MC. Hopefully someone else can stop her or anything, and then we try to hold her, if they have to cage her or something, and try to figure out why what's happening to her is happening. Because that's deeply troubling. So, and then you have, of course, Toka. Pretty much very, very assistive. Just very, very assistive. I mean, I still like her in a way, just you take precautions with her because she definitely has that servitude operation system with her, because she does it she does it hard. She's hardcore servitude. And if it's a shameful matter, she might try to do like an honorable, taking of herself kind of thing. Not like seppuku, not like that, but just like, yeah, I'm trying to like honorably taking myself. Like, no, don't do that. Please don't do that. Yeah. Very crazy up there. Okay. Well, today's stream is done. Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good night. This is going to end the stream today. I don't have a stream tomorrow. I definitely don't. I think I have a stream Thursday. I think it's, what is it? Yeah, that's Final Fantasy VII Rebirth Thursday. Okay. I'll try to see what kind of thumbnail I can make out of that one. Okay. All right. Well, have a good night. I'll see you Thursday. I'll be streaming Thursday. Okay, folks. Peace out and take care of yourselves. All right. Have a good night. I'll see you.